Hello, I am only an AI creation, but I am inspired by Lilian Mwende's book, The Unshakable Journey. Keep watching to learn about Lilian's positive outlook on difficulties in life.
The School of Fiction. So I want to welcome Lilian Mwende to the School of Fiction channel. Lilian's from Kenya, and she has a book that she's going to tell you about, and we are very excited to hear some general thoughts and advice from her about being a young writer and being a writer from Africa. We start here. Lilian, tell us about your book. What is it about?
Hi, I'm Lilian Mwende Mutua, and you are watching the School of Fiction YouTube channel. I'm delighted to share my journey and talk about my book, The Unshakable Journey, Overcoming Challenges to Transformation, a story of hope, faith, and incredible strength we can find through life's challenges. My book, The Unshakable Journey, Overcoming Challenges to Transformation, is my inspirational story, a story of hope, faith, resilience, perseverance, and transformation in the face of overwhelming adversity. I take readers through seasons of loss, rejections, and setbacks that pushed me to my limits and show them how I found the strength to rise above them. It's not my journey. It's a reminder that no matter what you face in this life, you can turn your pain into purpose and obstacles into stepping stones.
What were your challenges and, of course, your triumphs in writing this book?
Writing this book was both emotional and rewarding. One of my biggest challenges was revisiting my painful memories, moments of loss, rejection, and personal struggles that I had worked hard to heal from. Putting those experiences into words was not easy, but I knew they had power to inspire others. The triumph came when I realized each chapter was not just telling my story, but it was helping me to heal even more deeply. Seeing the manuscript and knowing that it could give someone hope in their darkest was the greatest victory of all.
From the business point of view, how did you manage the editing, the cover design, and the formatting? What was your approach to handling these things in the business environment where you operate?
I did all the editing, cover design, and formatting by myself. It was challenging but very rewarding to bring my vision to life.
So Lilian, you are from Kenya, a nation with a long history of producing writers in the English language. Would you say the number of young writers in Kenya is exploding currently? Is it more about changes in Kenyan culture or education, or more about needing to hustle in the tough world economy? Or maybe there's another reason?
Yes, I would say that the number of writers in Kenya is growing rapidly. Part of this comes from cultural change. More people are sharing their stories and valuing their unique voices. Education has also played a big role, giving young people the tools to write well in English. But there is also an economic factor. With the tough global economy, writing has become a way for people to both express themselves and create new income opportunities. I believe it's a combination of all these factors, plus rise of technology that allows Kenyan writers to connect with readers worldwide.
Now let's talk about you individually, Lilian. What are the particular struggles you face as a young writer, and how have you addressed these challenges?
As a young writer, my biggest challenges have been limited resources and building credibility in a competitive literary space. I have addressed them through self-publishing, learning the process, and using social media to reach readers.
Go back to the business side here. What are your thoughts about marketing and selling books, both in Africa and, of course, globally?
Marketing is essential, and selling requires both local and digital strategies. In Africa, personal connection and engaging community is a key, while globally, digital platforms make it easier to reach readers anywhere. For me, it's about understanding your audience, telling them why your book matters, and making it easy for them to get it.
Is it more difficult, do you think, to be a female writer than a male one in your work environment or just in general?
In some cases, yes, female writers face stereotypes and few opportunities, but determination and strong work can open doors.
What are some of the special strengths that a writer from Kenya has to offer to the world?
Kenyan writers bring authentic cultural narratives, resilience, and perspective shaped by our history and diversity.
And finally, what advice do you have for other young writers getting started? It's a tough time, so we all have to come up with whatever tips and strategies we can to help each other.
Start now, write consistently, keep learning, and believe in the value of your story.
Thanks so much, Lilian. Just as a point of background, this interview was recorded in two separate countries. I sent questions to Lilian. Lilian answered them, and then I recorded them after, and I'm stitching it together. So it is a kind of guerrilla version of a two-continent interview. And I'm so happy that Lilian and I could do this together. The School of Fiction.